friend Mike Dowell. This song I'm going to play you is one of the first songs that I played when I was recovering from whatever disease I had in Cameron Bay, Vietnam. I found a guitar there, and it was the first time that I ever tried playing the guitar, and this is the first or second song I ever tried playing on that guitar. With a Zippo cigarette lighter for a slide. Now I use a 13/16" spark plug socket. I use it because I can cock my finger up underneath that and I don't drop it as often. I say as often because I'm still perfectly capable of dropping almost anything. So it is called Frisco Line. It's a train song. Did you ever see Lord, that old gal of mine? Wasn't in old Frisco, long through old Santa Fe. What you gonna do? Oh, drive a road, boy, when your troubles get like mine. What you gonna do? When your troubles get like mine. ain't got nothing left to lose. You gotta go on down to Oklahoma, Tulsa County, Potawatomi County, Osage County, Ogmulgee County, Argosy County, Logan County, Osage County, Oklahoma County. Sing them country blues. Leave it alone, it's all right. We'll stay with Fred just a little bit. There's a road running north and south in Mississippi. We call it the Blues Highway down there. I can take you to the crossroads. This road of 49 makes it old crossroads. Fred and I all sang like this here. You know that 61 highway is the longest road I know. For that 61 highway is the longest road I know. You know it runs down from Minneapolis, Minnesota, down to the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, some people say them old Greyhound buses run, they blow your doors off. Some people say them old Greyhound buses run on in deep Papua. Yeah, that's going down to West Memphis, down on Highway 61. Yeah, take it to a pace and try to run. Yeah, buy me a pony. Get you the pace and try to run. Take him out on the racetrack, down on Highway 61. Play it, Cliff. I went to school one morning, throwed my books away. Right that old river, boy. Went to school one Monday morning, throwed my books away. Don't touch that machine.
No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah. I wrote a note to my teacher, said I think I'll try 61 today. Walking northbound. Some people drive to make the money, others drive for fun. Some people drive to make a living, others drive for fun. Memphis on down to Clarksdale. Clarksdale on down to Vicksburg. Vicksburg on down to Natchez, Mississippi. Natchez on down to Baton Rouge. Down on the streets of New Orleans, ends on Highway 61. One more thing I got to say. If you see me sickly, if you see my time has come, if you see me sickly, if you see my time has come, won't you bury my body? Bury my body, boy. Bury my body down on Highway 61. Highway 61 for you. Thank you very, very much. We'll roll my sleeve up just a little bit more. All right, we're going to do a little truck driving music now here. I'm going to play this song earlier in the set than I used to do. This is one of my favorite songs on a favorite record. Over here, there's a few CDs and whatnot, but my music is no longer in print or in stock. They stopped making CDs, so the business has said sayonara to me. I'm not doing that digital download. I wouldn't dream of coming to you and say, give me $20 for these electronic impulses. If I can't give you something in my hand and from my hand to your hand, well, I've really enjoyed this musical career I did after I was a truck driver. Right now I'm going to sing you this truck driving song. I'll sing you 2 or 3 of them, really. They'll all be in different keys, so you won't recognize any of them. Mama was a Christian, she had good intentions. I know that she wanted the best for her son. But she died and I grew up in my daddy's bull holler. A heartbreaking, hard-driving son of a gun. And I'm sitting at the fuel stop with the bed bugs and the reapers, drinking my coffee and waiting till when. Back on the big road with the low boys and the flatbeds, 300 miles till now stop again. I got 4 on my low side and 5 on my high side. A little silver bulldog is leading the way. I might be a bobtail, but I'm loaded like a big truck. 300 miles till now, rest today. Oh yeah. Where you going, boy? I'm rolling from Sheboygan, St. Paul, Minneapolis, Missoula, Montana, and on to Spokane. Got my pedal to the metal, I'm hammered down and the highball end. I'm strapped to these wheels, more machine than a man. Now I'm rolling down to Paris with my front end a bumping, pulling in the terminal and dropping down gears. Perry, Oklahoma, y'all. I know I can't shake it, I'm just trying to make it the best way I can, though I'm getting up in years. And I'm sitting at the fuel stop with the bedbugs and the reapers, drinking my coffee and waiting till when. I'm back on the big road with the low boys and the flatbeds, 300 miles till now stop again. 300 miles till now rest again. Thank you very much. Here's what I sung part of in 1993. I was crossing the Mississippi River westbound out of Memphis into Arkansas, and I started singing this song over the CB radio. When I sung what I felt like, and it was all feeling at that point. One old boy going eastbound came back to me and said, "Driver, what do you do with that money your mama gave you for singing lessons? Come on." Well, it wasn't the first time I'd ever actually, or the last time I ever heard anybody say that to me. But I didn't break back to him, and 11 years later, I wrote the song down and I put it on a record. I've got one copy of over here if anybody wants to get it. I've also got some free souvenirs over here that I'll be also glad to sign when the time comes to do that. And here it's called the Blue Freightliner. That's what I was rolling in at the time that I sang them verses like that. Oh, my hair. I got a blue Freightliner rolling on down the road. Got a blue Freightliner rolling on down the road. I'm going down to Atlanta, got to drop my load. Kimberly Clark, boy, paper roll. I got a blue Freightliner going on down the line. I got a blue Freightliner going on down the line. Well, them bears and them DOT ain't no friends of mine. Smoke a bear on your back door, Bobber. Well, I rode down to Tulsa, right to Memphis too. I rode eastbound to Tulsa, from Oklahoma, down to Memphis too. Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, pour I'm through. You know, when they bumping boys play it. You know the man my wife married, she don't recognize. Oh, the man my wife married, she don't recognize. 'Cause I've been gone so long, just trying to make a living, just can't apologize. You know them 10 speed forward, just can't be denied. Oh, them 10 feet forward, just can't be denied. I got to roll that old white line till somebody's about to get satisfied. On the high side, Robert. We got to slow something right down, boy. Thank you. Try an old Jake play going. Thank you so much. All right, Aaron. I was out on the road much more recently, back in 2018, and we were coming back, me and the band was coming back from Seattle. We didn't have another gig anywhere between Seattle and Sioux Falls. That's a long ride. That's about 1,400 miles. And as luck would have it, we happened to pass by a sign that pointed and said Little Bighorn. So none of us had ever been to the Little Bighorn. We don't get to Montana that often. But we went in. We didn't pay any fee. The ranger wasn't in the booth at the time. So we went in and reflected and meditated on what we found there. Skipped out. The ranger wasn't in there to take our payment on the way out either. And we were on a U.S. highway called U.S. 212, which is the nastiest looking U.S. highway that, well, frankly, I ever saw. But it got us where we were going. But the next day, I wrote this song, and I just call it Little Bighorn. There's something like a record coming out sometime here. I don't know how it's coming out because I'm not going to be in charge of distribution, but you might get a hold of it and it'll have this song on it. The more that you know stuff, the more that you know. The deeper the burden of your knowledge upon you. The deeper you dive into the sea of your time. The deeper the shade of blue. I've had some bottles, and I've had some women. The bottles get empty, and the women drift away. And I've had the blues about the one and the other. That ain't why I'm singing today. I'm rolling through the big sky of Village, Montana. Refineries all around me, to my left and my right. They say the Indians and the prairie gave way settlers, but I don't think they're getting it right. The little bighorn they call Custer's last stand, the last victory of all who live here alone. The guns now are silent, but the memories forever remain though the buffalo's gone. Now it might be inspiration, it might be desperation, might even be depression way down in my soul. But whatever you call it, I'm singing these blues with my hands on the wheel as I roll. With my hands on the wheel as I roll. Little bit more. Thank you. Somebody asked me was I going to do my own songs. Well, that's the most recent one that I've actually put on any kind of a recording. All right, let's see here. I'm going to drop it on up here. This is a record. Was on a record that I actually. It was the high point of my career as far as awards go. Me and the Workers. You remember the Watermelon Slim and the Workers from a long, long time ago now. We got Best Band and Best Album from the Blues Foundation. So we're on record, the Wheelman. So this is the song, The Wheelman. It's started to be about my life in crime and what I did and how I got out and what I took away. I am the Wheelman. When I was a youngster, I could press my weight. I did not feel a man on the planet. No gray flannel suits, red and nuclear war. A mounted way to faces of granite. I spent years waiting for the deal to go down, making sure the boss got paid. There was one place, boy, I could wear the crown, where my reputation was made. I was a wheelman. I'm a wheelman. If you want me to play, I'll still pick up my axe. I do my best when I'm making tracks. I'm a wheelman. I'm a wheelman. Some buddies of mine invited me to rob and steal. Said it would be an easy score. Nothing but boy. I done clean before my life was trouble and crime was a chain I could never break. The games I was playing, you know they was paying. Anyone to make a mistake. I was never get home, just too good-hearted to spend my whole life outside the know. But there was one thing I carried from the underworld. I'm the best that you ever saw. I'm still the real man. I'm a real man. Want me to play? I'll still pick up my axe. But I do my best when I'm making tracks. I'm the real man. Boys, where's my woman? If you want me to swing, I'll still strut my stuff. I do my best when the road gets rough. I'm the wheel man. Lord, I'm a wheel man. I'm a wheel man. I'm a wheel man. I even drove Daytona, boys. 2015. I'm a wheel man. Thank you so much. Yeah, right, 1915. I think Daytona was already running in 1915, but I wasn't. I don't know if I'm the oldest person in this crowd or not. I find I'm usually the oldest person in any crowd I go into. But that's all right. I wish myself happy birthday enough, and it all goes away. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Drop on up here to this other key. I told you I was replacing truck driving music. This is about a scam that was perpetrated on me and many other truck drivers, as I understand. They finally got rid of the scammers who had a westbound way station near Jackson, Tennessee for many years. So I just called this the Scale Master Blues because he was the head of the scammers. Got up this morning, walked down the road. What do you think I see? Woke up this morning, did my walk around. Walk down the road, what do you think I see? Whole lot of bears and them mean old D.O.T. I went over the scale, old scale master said, why don't you come inside? Went over the scales, old scale master boy said, why don't you come inside? You know you got 1,200 pounds over on your drive. Said I'm overweight. And you know you got 900 more pounds over on your skills. You know you got 900 pounds, boy, over on your skills. How can you be overweight on your skills and your drive at the same time? He said you'll find $194. Drag that mess out of here. Luckily I had the cash in my pocket. truck driving won't give me the blues. See that old Stairmaster grinning, D.O.D. D.O.T. makes me lose. Look out, boy. Let's see here. I got loads and loads of songs. That's my song. Let me do you another one here. This is one more truck driving song. Then we're gonna move to something else. You wanna call around every truck stop. You wanna cry at every lonely jukebox. Saying, thinking, coffee's cold. Well, truck driving buddy, let's hit the road. Truck driving buddy, looking blue. You wanna talk, boy, I'll talk to you. When I notice what on your mind, sweet gal waiting for you down the line. Well, last time I seen you standing by, do you know what I saw in your eye? It gets rough if you lose your mind. Long, 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 never seem to unwind. You wanna call around every truck stop. You wanna cry at every lonely jukebox. Said you're thinking coffee's cold. Well, truck driving buddy, let's hit the road. Time means nothing when you're getting tired. Drink your coffee, it's time to start. Picked up and heading on down the road. Quicker you get there, the quicker you unload. You wanna call at every truck stop. You wanna cry at every lonely jukebox. Sitting thinking coffee's cold. Well, truck driving buddy, let's hit the road. You wanna call at every truck stop. You wanna cry at every lonely jukebox. Sitting thinking coffee's cold. Ooh, truck driving buddy, let's hit the road. Truck driving buddy. Let's hit the road. Thank you so very, very much for being here, Tulsa. This is, I never actually lived in Tulsa, but anything in Oklahoma is like a homecoming for me, y'all. Thank you very much. I'm not just playing for y'all, I am y'all. Let me do something here. Before I go any further, I'm going to sing y'all a song that I'm in the Anglican Communion just like Scotty Meredith, Scotty Acock, with Scotty Meredith.
I am Scott Meredith. That is my name too.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm Episcopalian just like Scott Acock. And it's what I really meant to say if I hadn't somehow got the other name in my mind. And one of the greatest honors I've ever had, and I've had a bunch of them, was being asked by Orlando Payton, the son of Red Payton. Some of y'all, if you've been down to Clarksdale, you know what Red's is. It's the iconic juke joint in Ground Zero of the Blues. And Red died in January this year. It wasn't a surprise. We knew he'd been fighting 3 or 4 things for quite a while. And Orlando Payton, who also happens to be our state representative, honored me by asking me to sing a song at Red's memorial service. And so I did. I sang. I've known this song since 1968, but now I'll be singing it every show I do with the greatest love in my heart. And Fred McDowell showed it to me, but I'm taking it on and showing it to y'all and singing it for y'all in solidarity with the spirit of the Paytons and of the blues. Keep your lamp all trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp all trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp all trimmed and burning. See what the Lord done. And you don't have to worry, now you don't have to worry, now you don't have to worry. See what the Lord done. You got to climb a high mountain. You got to climb a high mountain. You got to climb a high mountain. See what the Lord done. And you don't have to worry, now you don't have to worry, now you don't have to worry. See what the Lord done. You gotta swim a deep river. You gotta swim a deep river. You gotta swim a deep river. See what the Lord done. And you don't have to worry, now you don't have to worry, now you don't have to worry. See what the Lord done. Tend your own garden. You better tend your own garden. You better tend your own garden. see what the Lord done done. And you don't have to worry, now you don't have to worry, now you don't have to worry. See what the Lord done done. You better keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp all trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. See what the Lord done done. Oh, and you don't have to worry. Now you don't. Oh, have to worry. Now you don't have to worry. See what the Lord done done. Amen. Thank you so much. Y'all ready for some blues? You ready for a little blues here? That's what I'm about to do for y'all. No, I'm going to stop just before I do that. This gives me the blues, but it's a song of many reactions that could be. My late brother went to Woodstock. He became a very, very rich man. He was the largest single contributor to the George H.W. Bush's election campaign in 1988. Eventually, sharks got a hold of him, yanked him out of his CEO position, took everything he had, lost his family. He eventually lost absolutely everything. He went to North Carolina, where we grew up, in Asheville, North Carolina, and put a rope around and tied the other end to the door and took some drugs and took his life. I never got rich, and I never went to Woodstock. I was already 7 days into Vietnam by the time Woodstock happened. And I'm glad I never got rich. And he's a lesson to me. So it was one of the greatest events of the 21st century, of the 20th century. Sometimes I wish I'd gone, but I was already doing something that, well, it became more important to me than my participation did to my government, so I can tell you that. So I'm going to sing you this song, and if you know the words. By the way, anytime y'all know the words of anything that I sing, just come on out and get it. I started as a choir boy. When I was 7 years old, I started in the choir. I knew I could sing everything the priest and the congregation sang, and I could do harmonies on it. I also went to Catholic school, so I was both Catholic and Catholic light. When I came upon a child of God, he was walking along the road, and I asked him, tell me where you going. This he told me. Well, I'm going on down to Yasgur's farm, gonna join in a rock and roll band, gonna get back to the land somebody stole from me. We are stardust, we are golden, we are 4 billion-year-old carbon, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden. I have come to lose the smog, and I feel just like a cog in something turning. And maybe it's the time of year, and maybe it's the time of man, and I don't know who I am, but life is for learning. We are stardust, we are golden, we are caught in the devil's bargain, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden. By the time we got to Woodstock, we were 500,000 strong. And everywhere was the sound and the celebration. And I dreamed I saw that bomber jet plane flying shotgun in the sky, turning into butterflies above our nation. We are stardust, we are golden, we are 4 billion-year-old carbon. We are stardust, we are golden, we are caught in the devil's bargain, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I wanted to say that. Excuse me just a minute, I gotta tie my shoe. Yeah, just going now. Because I've already been warned that not to trip over all these wires, you know. Won't be the first time I ever tripped over something on a stage, I can tell you that. But, you know, we about 30 seconds, 29, 28. I appreciate it. 24, 23, 22, I made it in 8 seconds. All right. What I want to do, the very next thing I want to do, sometimes I think it's the most important thing I ever did. I know that I played what I'm about to play on the most important musical appearance of my life. None other even close. If all you gentlemen, those who have them, will remove your hats, please. I was honored on November the 11th, 2018, to play this air. Some people call it the last post. At the World War I Memorial in Washington, D.C., on the 100th anniversary of the armistice of the war to end all wars. The veterans in the crowd will know what to do when I give the preparatory command. I'm singing this, playing this, not only for the fallen in my war, in which I did almost nothing. It oversprayed my Agent Orange, but all of our wars, the one my dad and my uncles fought in, the ones my grandfathers fought in, the ones our friends and allies gave their lives in. I played this air at both the American and British cemeteries at Anzio, where my father fought. Present arms! Put their arms. Never a performance, always a prayer. Thank you. One thing about the blues, you know, it's not all just, oh, my baby left me, or come on, let the good time roll. Solemnity is a crucial and integral part of the blues. I know, because I've felt it. That was the most important thing that I ever did. All right, let me get us back on the blues train here. What am I going to do? I know what I'm going to do. Sonny Boy Williamson used to like to play with these low harmonicas. Most people never heard a minor harp like I did Woodstock with. I had two people last night in Oklahoma City that had ever actually heard a minor harmonica. Most of them ain't heard low ones like this either. Sonny Boy Williamson, the second, Rice Miller, was playing with a group called the Yardbirds back in 1963. We got a ripple of it that time, and he was playing. Well, I thought the assassin was coming. He was playing, and they were playing in Hamburg, Germany. And, you know, the Yardbirds had that. He was a 17-year-old wannabe at that point, who went on to do a few things in his blues career. His name was Eric Clapton. And if you ask Eric Clapton today, I know that if he's being honest with himself, he will tell you that he never, ever did anything more in his career than playing with the late, great Sonny Boy Williams. So let me get this other one out here too. Nah, heck, I'm just going to do it with just this here. Sonny Boy stopped the show, walked out in front of the band, between the band and the crowd, and this is what he played. I'm not even sure who wrote the song. He may have written it. Somebody else may have. I don't know. It don't hardly matter. When we first met, I didn't know what it was. A stranger told me not to trust your love. I was so carried away, I paid him no mind. But now I'm glad I saw the night and time. Little girl, I don't care no more. I don't care what you do, I don't care no more. Your way from time to time. Woman, you spoke your piece, now I'm going to speak mine. The words you said were not true. I thought of losing battle. Like all fools do. Little girl, I don't care no more. I don't care what you do, I don't care no more. Just what it was. The woman wanted convenience, but I want love. Ain't but one thing that I did wrong. Thinking about her life and not my own. Little girl, I don't care no more. Ooh, I don't care what in the world you do. for being full participants in this thing, what we're doing. I love it. Let me get this out of here. We're going to get you Muddy Waters. But not Muddy Waters directly. I never actually met Muddy Waters. I learned this song from a man named George Mayweather, Earring George Mayweather. Why was he Earring George? Because he was wearing an earring in his ear in 1961, back before earrings became, how you say, popular, even trendy. And before men started putting earrings in other places beside their ears, I'll tell you what. Men, you know who you are and you know where you've got them. Oh, I had a band leader that, no, I'm not going to tell you where he had the darn earring. But believe me, they were there. Got the right harmonicas. I actually, last night, I picked up the wrong harmonica. I haven't done that since the blues music, the Blues Challenge, the IBC, back in 2002, the only time I ever took part in it. We were going to win the darn thing, but I picked up the wrong harmonica, and them judges knew. They knew that I was confused, and nah, that's that. Then I went out on the street the next day. I made about 50 bucks and consoled myself. But Earring George showed this song to me in 1987 in Cambridge, Massachusetts, in Inland Square at the 1369 Club. And I'm just passing it all to you. Give me the blues out of the key of A. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that gypsy woman told me, you're your mama's bad luck child. You know that gypsy woman told me, you're your mama's bad luck child. Yeah, you're living in the good time now. Yeah, but it'd be trouble after a while. I went to see the gypsies to get my fortune told. Yeah, she said, go home, son, and peek through your keyhole. You know that gypsy woman told me, you're your mama's bad luck child. Yeah, you're living in the good times now, but it will be trouble after a while. So I went home, did just what the gypsy said. I peeped through my keyhole, what do you think I saw? Another man lying down in my bed. And the worst part of it, it was a waterbed I was still making the payments on. You know, the gypsy woman told me, your mama's bad, my child, to say filio de la tua mama di mala fortuna. I could even sing this in Italian if I had to, but I won't go through that stuff. You're living in a good time now, but I swear you will be in trouble. After a while, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Come here, Eddie Harp. Get your little butt back out here. Get into place. All right, let's see here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do about one more number, and then we're going to take a little break. Don't you go away for goodness sake. We're going to have a little smoking powder and those, and then we're going back to tickle your toes. Intermission. Y'all remember that from the Blues Magoos, one or two of you do anyway. 1967. But this is a song by a man who lived in Coldwater, Mississippi. He made one record. He was already way going to the church, but he made this record with one side of the blues and one side of the gospel. There's really no separation in it. When I sing the blues, I mean just as much to God Almighty as I do when I'm singing My Baby Left Me. I mean as much as I do when I'm singing Christmas carols, or when I sing songs like what I sang you there before. You still have them in person. But Cat Iron, that was the name he went by. Well, his name was James Carradine, but nobody wanted to pronounce that, so they just called him Cat Iron. He sang this song, and you can think about a tall, handsome, articulate, black, Baptist, backsliding preacher named Jimmy Bell. I don't reckon y'all have got that record. I'll bet not one of you have got this record. It took me 3 years to figure out who James Carradine was, so we could give him, he'd been decades dead, so we could give his estate royalties for it. Jimmy Bell's in town, as he's walking round. We got greenback in the sweet baby, make a man a suit, make a man a suit, make a man a suit. We got greenback in the sweet baby, make a man a suit. Jimmy Bell's in the pulpit, the Bible in his hand. All them sisters in the corner screaming, Jimmy Bell's my man. Jimmy Bell's my man. Jimmy Bell's my man. screaming, Jimmy Bell's my man. Jimmy Bell told the sexton, go and told the bell. Cause some of these old members here sure is going to hell. Sure is going to hell. Sure is going to hell. Well, some of these old members here sure is going to hell. Jimmy Bell in the pulpit, jumping up and down. Them sisters in the amen corner screaming Alabama bound. Alabama bound. Alabama bound. Them sisters in the amen corner screaming Alabama bound. Jimmy Bell told his wife that night, the time don't get no here, baby. Down the road I'm going. Down the road I'm going. Down the road I'm going. The time don't get no better, baby. Down the road I'm going. Look out. Jimmy Bell, Jimmy Bell, Jimmy Bell. The horn of Gabriel. Thank you. Let's take a break here. Let's get us a break. Let's take us a break. I will be back. I got CDs over here. They're $20 and don't have many. Every piece of work I've got is out of stock and out of print. There's one there that's for a serious collector, because only 2 of them exist in the world. They both are mine. And they were the first thing I made since 1973. I have copies reissued of that disc I made in 1973. So come over here and see Sherry if you want to. Otherwise, just sit right where you are or get yourself a drink. I'm going to have a little to myself. I mean drink. I don't mean that too. We don't do that stuff.